And welcome back. And now it's time for some British pounds, which I also got a lot of different, like older versions and even, newer ones. And I haven't been to England. I just went to Ireland and Scotland. But yes, anyways, I got quite s- lots of the notes recently. Those yeah, I'm not sure. I just have them for a long time. I don't actually know much about what they are. I just got them somehow at some point. Yeah, but anyway, so the British pound, they had those black and white notes, quite big for a long time, like since definitely in the 19th century and up until I think the was it like the 50s or something. Then they had notes which had some color, and then this is the first series with the Queen. Yeah, I think there wasn't one with this last King George, but anyways, this is the first series with the Queen, and so good point to start, anyways. And back then, of course, they still had this, non-metric. How do you call it? Non-decimal decimal system. They had so 20 shilling was £1, so this half a pound. Yes, and there's also a £5 note from this series and a £10 note, which is so big that it doesn't fit here inside. Yeah, and this one was in circulation until like the mid 70s. Yeah, very specific design, old fashioned, I would say. And then since early mid 70s, they had this new series. It was also a time, during Thatcher and that stuff when they had, was a time of higher inflation, abandoning of the gold standard. Although, of course, British pound, they're called pound sterling. And one sterling, it's a silver unit. It's worth today, like, as I heard, £190 or something. Like 200 times the face value of today's note. So you can also see like how much it depreciated over time in terms of purchasing power. Yes. So this was also the first series. Okay, this Newton. This was also the first series where they had 20 and £50 notes. So that already tells you something about the value. Because yeah, this actually was the highest note, £10, up until the mid 70s. She's a writer, as I know, Florence Nightingale. Yes, there's also the 20 and 50, which I might get in the future. And then there's this design, which, they just updated a bit. As you see, there's not the hologram, which came later. But yeah, first they had those, and they had different back designs compared to later. Yes, so this guy, George Simpson, he did something with the steam machine. How do you call it? And is this Charles Dickinson? Maybe not. I think it's someone else. Also, there's the 20 and 50 with different back designs. Okay, then the last paper series. Yeah, sorry. With other back designs, of course, it's Charles Darwin. Then 20-pound note with Adam Smith on the back. Then there's a 50-pound note, of course. And then there's the polymer series with the Queen, which still is mostly in circulation, I would say. Yes, and then here 10 and 20-pound. Yeah, of course, this is Turner, the with one of his paintings in the back, and let me read it. Jane Austen, of course, also famous writer, and also, of course, there's the 50. I had this one when I was in UK, but I didn't keep it yet because it's very common and easily to get in the future. And yeah, I even had from the new series, I had 10 and 20. So far, I just kept the 5 because yeah, there's no rush to get those. Of course, the Churchill on the back, and yeah, okay, that's it with some British pounds.